Hey, everybody. We are live right now at Pace Studios with Finneas. Finneas, thanks for being here, man.
What?
Yeah. You're playing 3 songs today. Can you tell us what you're going to start out with?
Yes, I'm going to start out with a song called I Lost a Friend that I wrote last summer about a friendship of mine that fell apart. And yeah, it was, I don't know, I think people being myself, write a lot of songs about like heartbreak and, you know, their own kind of like personal inner struggle. And I think the thing that I'd been kind of like keeping in the dark was like how I felt about like relationships of mine falling apart that weren't romantic or sort of typical of a song being written. So this song felt really important for me to write.
All right. Thanks. We'd love to hear it.
Cool.
I lost a friend, like keys in a sofa, like a wallet in the backseat, like ice in the summer heat. I lost a friend, like sleep on a red eye, like money on a bad bet, like time worrying about every bad thing that hasn't happened yet. I know I'll be alright, but I'm not tonight. I'll be lying awake, counting all the mistakes I've made, replaying fights. I know I'll be alright, but I'm not tonight. I lost a friend, I lost a friend, I lost my mind. And nobody believes me, say I know that he don't need me, 'cause he made a little too much money to be 20 and sad. And I'll be fine without him, but all I do is write about him. How the hell did I lose a friend I never had? I never had. And I'm on the mend, like I'm wearing a neck brace, like I'm sleeping at my own place, like I'm pulling all the stitches out of my own face. I'm on the mend, like I'm icing a new spring, like I'm walking on a new cane, like it's been a few days since I slipped and said something sorta like your name. I know I'll be alright, but I'm not tonight. I'll be lying awake, counting all the mistakes I've made, replaying fights. I know I'll be alright, but I'm not tonight. And I'm on the mend, but I lost a friend, I lost my mind. And nobody believes me, say I know that he don't need me, 'cause he made a little too much money to be 20 and sad. And I'll be fine without him, but all I do is write about him. How the hell did I lose a friend I never had? And I'd apologize if I thought it might make a difference or make you listen. I'd apologize if it was black and white, but life is different. Just try to listen to me now. I know I'll be alright, but I'm not tonight. I lost a friend, I lost a friend, I lost my mind. And nobody believes me, say I know that he don't need me, 'cause he made a little too much money to be 20 and sad. And I'll be fine without him, but all I do is write about him. and I never had. Never had.
Thanks, man.
All right, Finneas, thanks, man. It sounds great.
Thanks for having me here. It's an honor.
Yeah,
I
dude,
love
this arrangement, the just vocal and keys. I mean, it fits very well for
Thanks,
this
man.
environment, I think. And there's just so little between your lyrics and us.
Thanks, man.
It sort of cuts through. So I wanted to talk about some of your influences, either growing up, like what were you and your sister listening to growing up? Was it some of the great lyricists? Was it like the Leonard Cohens and the Randy Newmans of the world, or what do you listen to?
Yeah, I think those are both two direct influences. I've loved Leonard Cohen forever, and I loved his catalog all the way to the end. That last album he put out with "You Want It Darker" on it is so dope.
Yeah.
And super dark and sort of funny and wry and pessimistic. And I'm a big fan of like pessimist songwriters. So. Yeah, that's an influence. Randy Newman is one of my dad's favorites, so he was always sort of introducing me to songs in a very like lyric, highlighted way. He would be like, "I'll listen to the song because he says this thing about this." And then other songwriting influences, I love Ben Folds, always have. Grew up listening to like a ton of the Beatles, and then beyond that, just sort of like as I was growing up, it was like whatever was current among my peer group and me. So it was a lot of like My Chemical Romance and Avril Lavigne.
Nice.
Yeah.
We had Brian Fallon from Gaslight Anthem came in not too long ago.
That's awesome.
And I also meant to say, when you mentioned the Beatles, you're sitting right in front of the John Lennon tape, the white one right at eye level. This is the John Lennon sitting next to the David Bowie.
That's insane.
Yeah, man.
This is an insane collection. Thanks for walking me through it earlier.
Yeah, totally, man. If you've got a minute to nerd out afterwards, you're welcome to open the boxes. In some cases, there's engineer notes of like pretty specific stuff about what Mark Knopfler was doing at 23 minutes and 56 seconds.
That is so sick.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Dude, thank you for coming here and doing it. Can you tell us what you're going to do second today?
Yeah, I'm going to do a song called Let's Fall in Love for the Night that I wrote about a relationship that never happened. So.
All right.
Let's fall in love for the night and forget in the morning. Play me a song that you like, you can bet I'll know every line. Cause I'm the boy that your boy hoped that you would avoid. Don't waste your eyes on jealous guys, fuck that noise. I know better than to call you mine. You need to pick me up, I'll be there in 25. I like to push my luck, so take my hand, let's take a drive. Cause I've been living in the future, hoping I might see you sooner. I want you riding shotgun, I knew when I got one right. Let's fall in love for the night and forget in the morning. Play me a song that you like, you can bet I'll know every line. Cause I'm the boy that your boy hoped that you would avoid. Don't waste your eyes on jealous guys, fuck that noise. I know better than to call you mine. I love it when we talk that nerdy shit. We're in our 20s talking 30 shit. We're making money but we're saving it. Cause talking shit is cheap and you talk a lot of it. You won't stay with me, I know, but you can have your way with me when you go. And if all those kisses turn into bruises, I'm a warning. Let's fall in love for the night and forget in the morning. Play me a song that you like, you can bet I wrote every line. 'Cause I'm the boy that your boy hoped that you would avoid. Don't waste your eyes on jealous guys, fuck that noise. I know better, I know better, I know better than to ever call you mine.
Right. Thank you, man. So you've got a ton happening in Radio City with your sister tonight, Summerfest in Milwaukee. You've got headline shows of your own. You've got the Summerfest is happening July 6th.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
The Mad Decent Block Party, which I just found out was a thing, but that's a perfect name for a thing. That's happening at Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Mass. on July 20th.
We found out that was a thing shortly before you found out that was a thing, which was great. Yeah.
Yeah, and I love that it is. And then ACL. I just found out that was a thing for you. I know about ACL, but you are doing it. You're doing it on October 5th, so congratulations
Thank
on
you,
that,
man.
too.
I'm really excited about that. Yeah, I have our day-to-day managers post announcements on my Instagram for me when I am like in a different time zone and asleep when they need to be announced, and that's usually when I find out I'm playing those things also.
Cool. That's fun to wake up to.
Yeah, sometimes I had other plans, but the ones that are announced are they're better plans. I just have to cancel like a dentist appointment, you know.
Yeah, dude, nobody wants to do that ever.
No.
I think you're making the right decision. I think you're doing great, man.
Fuck teeth.
What do people see when they go see the live show? What does the arrangement look like? Is it a solo experience? Are you doing it with full band, or how are you touring this summer?
It's just me on stage, and the sort of progression from this like stripped acoustic version is that I produce everything that I record myself. So the sort of goal when I started performing the songs live was to make it sort of feel like I was producing them live. So it's a piano and then a keyboard with beats and samples and synth parts sort of sitting atop the keyboard, and I'll play those and they loop, and then it kind of builds into this full production. But I still wanted it to feel very much like articulated live. But I feel like having a band out would be fun for like the 2 upbeat ones, and then there's like 8 ballads, and they'd be so bored. Like the drummer would just get drunk by the end of the show. Yeah. The one song where the drummer lays out and has a beer would be like 8 of them in a row. You'd be sauced.
Yeah, you don't need to be flying full band around the country just for the 2 songs and a drunk drummer.
No, and it allows me to have like a good crew instead of a mediocre band.
Yeah, dude, you and your crew have been nothing but a pleasure. And nobody can see this. The internet can't see this, but there are probably 3 times more people in this room right now than there ever have been before. And you have all been a pleasure to be around. So
thanks,
for
man.
This whole thing. And also, I meant to say congratulations on the fact that you were right at the top of 2 new charts that Billboard recently launched: the Hot 100 Songwriters and Hot 100 Producers lists, which seem like those are lists that were tailor-made to exactly what you do, and you are at the top of both of them, so well done.
Thanks, man. That's really nice of you. I mean, I'm stoked and shocked that is true, and I think the music geek in me, like, even without the moment that I'm having right now, I would be stoked that the charts exist, because I'm just always curious who's involved in what, and I think that, to me, like, I grew up in the post-vinyl, essentially post-CD era. I maybe bought 2 CDs in my life. And so, especially if you're interested in a less well-known artist or a less well-known record, it's almost impossible to find their credits online. It's easier if it's a huge Taylor Swift, Rihanna record, but it's not if it's like some band you discover. So I think stuff like those charts are just sort of further illuminating creatives that aren't listed as the artist, which is really exciting. Places like Spotify have credits listed now too. I think that stuff's awesome.
Wait, dude, how old are you?
40. I'm 21. 21.
Wow. Well, you were doing great, man. I have bought many CDs, and they don't do anything for me. I've got boxes and boxes of them.
They don't do anything for you?
No, not at all. And they're coasters. They keep my tables from getting rings on them.
Gotcha.
Yeah, that is neither here nor there. Let us get back into the. I'm sorry, what were you going to say?
As a short anecdote, we had an apricot tree growing up, and squirrels and birds alike would raid our apricot tree, and so my dad hung all of our CDs in the apricot tree as reflective talismans to ward off birds and squirrels, and so that was our CD collection growing up. Was hanging in the garden.
Resourceful man.
And the birds would peck the CDs in half because they'd see their reflection and get in fights.
Clearly a lyricist here in the room, because I have not heard the word talisman.
Wait till you hear that whole thing as a verse in this next song.
Oh man, can you tell us what song's coming up next?
This is this endless song called Angel that I wrote in a green room on our November tour of last year. There was like a piano in the green room, which is a unfortunately rare occurrence. And I just was sort of newly in love with my now girlfriend and wrote this song about her. And it's pretty unabashedly just sort of like gushy, but that was how I was feeling that day. That's how I'm feeling most days.
Good. All right. Love to hear it. Thanks, man.
Congratulations, you've been pretending to be human so well. Might even fool the neighbors reading your Sunday papers. I won't tell. But I know better than to bring up the weather with you and talk about the rain. After you fall asleep, I'll kiss both your eyes and cheeks. I know you're not the same. You're an angel in disguise. You're an angel in my eyes. I bought a house to live in, but you're the home I'm missing. I know. Nothing good lasts forever, but nights with you are better, so go slow. I never knew I needed you before I found you for the first time. I'm out of step, I'm off my feet. I'm waking up beside a dream. Teach me how to fly. You're an angel in disguise. You're an angel in my You're an angel in my eyes. You're an angel. Are you mine, mine, mine?
All right.
Thanks, man.
All right, dude, this has been great. Thank you
Thanks
for
for
coming
having me,
doing
man.
this. Have a great show at Radio City with Billy tonight.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it.
Travel safely through all the dates. You've got Summerfest Milwaukee on July 6th, the Mad Decent Block Party in Foxborough, Mass on July 20th, and then ACL on October 5th. So enjoy all of them.
Thanks, man.
Take care of your teeth or not. And dude, I could not believe that when you said that you're 21 years old, you've got the presence of a person who's been around for a lot longer than that. And we just really appreciate you taking the time to do this. And dude, have a great show tonight and a great
It's really
summer
nice.
as well.
Thank you. Thanks for having me here. It's really an honor. Appreciate it.